Lonely.
It's natural glow. Okay. Hello, Bhagishri Garu.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm great. To start with, you were amazing in Kanta.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Finally, it felt like this is where you belong. You know, like this classic world. Like it felt like you were at home. Yeah, truly beautiful performance. Congratulations for that. And very cute speech last night. Straight from the heart, I guess.
Kadu. Nothing like that.
Really? Not from the heart then?
Of course, I mean, anything I say, I think it always comes from the heart.
So, did you ever have stage fear or something? Like, how does it feel like knowing that there are 1,000 people in front of you?
Listen,
Every one of them.
I have stage fear, just FYI, from childhood, and I'm trying with every time that I go like live to overcome it. So,
Bakshi, how did life change in the last 1 year?
quite a lot. Definitely, quite a lot.
Please elaborate.
అంటే I entered the industry, non-industry background actor, entering an industry, not knowing where life is going to take her, and suddenly things have changed. You know, audiences are watching out for me, looking out as to what is she doing, what is she up to, and it is very overwhelming. But at the same time, it feels like finally I'm beginning to live my dream, something I've wanted to do all this while, and it's finally begun. So, చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది అంతే.
Super. Recently, you said that I think a year or 2 years ago, you were not very aware of how the industry functions and sorry, how to go about script selection and all. But you have learned a lot about yourself and you said this. I'm quoting you. You said that I learned a lot about myself and what I like and dislike in my scripts. Can you please tell me what you like in scripts and what you don't, and what you learned about yourself?
Right. I mean, see, like I said, you know, because you come from a non-industry background, there's nobody to guide you. There's nobody to tell you, hey, this works. Of course, nobody knows what works, but you know, the basics of this can work, this might work, this combination might be good, this script might be good. There's nobody to tell you. As a person who's just craving for an opportunity, you just want that opportunity. Nothing else matters, right? But obviously, now that I'm at a stage where I can hopefully, you know, choose and decide, because there are fans out there who are like, hey, we want to see you a certain way. And I have to live up to their expectations of me. It's no more just my responsibility. Like when you come in, you're like, oh, I want to live my dream. But now it's their dream that I have to like take with me along. So I think that's changed. You know, where now if a script comes, I see the importance of the female character in the script. And I think I've learned that in the last few months.
Just a question. Sorry to interrupt. When you say now a script comes, I look for the importance of female character. Earlier, was it like if I get a decent enough a film with a good profile, I'd embrace it? Is that how? Is that the difference?
When I decided to get into acting, I know that I wanted to do the best of things.
Right.
Okay, that was one clarity I always had. Kanta, since it first came to me, I was so happy. I was like, okay, chala manchi character undi, and lot of scope for performance, so the world gets to see me first as like that. But because the film kept getting delayed, I wanted to jump onto other good opportunities, which I'm really happy I did so. And see, not every script is going to be like, oh my god, just performance, because I feel we need more of these directors to write more for all of us. But yeah, it depends on script to script.
Were you restless when Kanta was getting delayed?
Of course.
How long was that waiting period like?
I think about a year.
Damn,
of
okay.
delay.
You're just waiting for an year.
Yeah.
What was running through your mind?
Ante, I was prepping as much as I can, thinking that it's going to start next month. Yeah. But want some water?
No, I'm good. I'm still the same cough.
Yeah, since 1 month he's been coughing.
No, not a month, 2 weeks, a week or so. Yeah. Now coming back to the script selection, you said this in our previous interview also, which I really liked, is that I'm gonna look for a story, and if this story can progress without my character, that's not gonna excite me. Are you getting those stories now?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to work on those stories itself. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just saying, for the person that I am, I need to showcase my potential. I feel like there is so much within, and I want to live up to that expectation of all of them as well.
I feel
Huh.
you're taking like too much stress about the responsibility, the fans. Don't you
Ah,
think
though
you're
it's
stressing a
not,
bit too much?
I'm not
on
stressing
that?
at all.
Okay.
I think
Because you mentioned it thrice when it comes to script selection that is a
right.
factor.
No, I don't think it's stress. I think, like, let's say growing up, if your mom is like, I see you a certain way, you don't stress about it, but you take it very personally. That okay, my mom wants to see me a certain way. Similarly, I think I take my fans very like close to my heart.
Nice.
Like it's like they're my family. I don't treat them like I'm fans kada. Everything they say, everything they believe is very close to my heart. It's the same relation, I would say.
Interesting. So what was the kind of what do you call feedback that you got for Kanta?
Very good.
Like how vertical was it? Finally, yeah, validation. I mean, you did get validation
Right.
before too, but for Kanta, how different was it?
Right. I think now they see me as a performer, which is I'm very glad that they finally got to see how much I can bring to the table, and they're all very excited, that also very shocked that I don't think they expected it from me, and now that it's out there, I think they're very proud, very happy. They're happy that I can perform. It's not just looks. They're happy that I am very intense as an actor. I bring a lot of energy on set as well. So yeah.
How much input, like how much do you rely on your directors and their inputs to like bring those characters to life?
I think it depends on every relationship with every director is different, right? Like with Selva, so for Kanta, he gave me a very open playground. He was like, "You do you." With Mahesh sir, he had like amazing characteristics for Mahalakshmi. The meter that he wants for Mahalakshmi, he had a lot of clarity, which really helps you as an actor.
Done. Yeah.
I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Open
so
playground versus
uh, yeah, Mahesh sir he was very clear as to how Mahalakshmi was, for him. And he told me that, and obviously he helped me with what meter of acting is he looking at, including the smallest of expressions, which also helps you. So I think with everybody it's very different, and of course I would love to give my inputs if the director, is okay with it.
See, as an actor, you have to work with multiple directors, and
Right.
each director comes from their own school of filmmaking, and the way the directors actors will vary. But as a person or as an actor, you might be having an inclination, right? Like, okay, maybe an open playground is something that I find liberating. Maybe the specificity is something you might find that specificity easy to go about because the director is telling you just do this, do this, do this. That might be making your job easier, right? So, do you have like a particular inclination?
Right. See, personally, I am okay with both because I feel like an actor should never restrict themselves to this is how I want to do it. But if you ask me like what my preference is, then I would love a playground because I am a very sensitive person, and I feel like the way I understand emotions is a little different at times from what I've experienced in my past two scripts. Right. Take like for Andhra King Taluka, there was one particular very important scene for Mahalakshmi as a character, and in that Mahesh sir told me a very different meter for the character, and I just told him, "Sir, just one take you see, I'll do it my way." And he said, "Go for it," which makes you feel confident that okay, I have the space, I have the playground to go and play. And I did it, and he was extremely shocked and happy because I did it exactly opposite, but the same outcome came out of it. So, I think even as a director, I think it helps them also because what emotions I have inside me, they might not be aware of. Yeah.
So, did you have this confidence earlier to tell the director that I'm gonna try something new? Please give me one shot. Did you have that confidence and space earlier, or Are you gaining that confidence now after after getting these experiences?
I was always a very confident girl from the beginning, and I think that confidence comes from a lot of failures. Seeing a lot of failures, seeing my parents, go through things. So I think it was always in the head that if I don't stay confident, I will not be able to do it. So I was always definitely a confident girl, but I think it depends on how much the director is accepting towards
The
your
space.
inputs.
That's why I said
Yeah,
space.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you deal with a film not doing well? Are you like detached from it, or does it affect you?
I try to look at the positives out of it, because I look at it in a way that, have I done my part well? Did I give 100% to my space? Because nothing is in your control. But if you tomorrow come and tell me that, hey Bhagishi, you didn't act well, I will take it personally and it will affect her. I will tell you that in all the filmography that I will do, I will give my 100%, and that you will tell me that, okay, you've given my 100%. That's me as a person. If I don't do it, I'll be like, I don't want to be a part also of the film. That much, I think I want to be involved for sure.
Yeah, I really like your confidence, Luke. You said in my interview, which was one of your first interviews,
Right.
and that was also our thumbnail. You said, I want to rule the industry. Okay. And in a very recent interview that I was watching while coming to this interview, is that I want to establish myself as a versatile actor,
Right.
and that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I love the confidence.
I mean, I just feel like if you don't see yourself a certain way, how will anybody else, right? And I feel like I need to do that for myself also.
But are there instances where this confidence was tested?
Of course, everybody. I'm a human. I'm not a
Yeah.
superhuman.
So how do you deal with that then? How do you overcome that?
I mean, you take your own sweet time. You think about it. What is testing your confidence? Is it the things that are in your control, or is it the things that are not in your control? And I always ended up realizing all of it was something that was not in my control. And now I'm at a space where I'm like, my confidence is built only with the things that are in my control. That's it.
But personally, I always found that line, they keep telling you, right? Don't worry about things that are not in your control.
Yeah.
I never understood that, because I'm worrying about it because it's not in my control. Why would I worry about something that's in
But
my
what will you do?
control?
Tell me what you'll do worrying about it. Chappu.
Nothing, but it will concern. It is a concern.
Of
Nada?
course, it's a concern, but I'm saying if you keep thinking about it, it's not in your hand. What is going to happen? You're going to stress yourself. You're going to like be sad. You're going to cry. You're going to just get sick. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'll change, but I'm like, అరే నా కంట్రోల్ లేదు కాబట్టి భయంగా ఉంది.
అంటే of course everybody's different, but I feel like it's not in your control kada.
Yeah, I mean, film industry, nothing is in your control now.
In life, nothing is in your control.
Especially in a field like this. Life is okay. But
Right.
film industry is a very volatile field. So control and all is scary. And this whole fan culture thing. Were you familiar with how vehement it is in the Telugu states? What was your introduction to that?
Kadu, I was not at all familiar, and I came down here and Harish sir told me about Pawan Kalyan sir. And I was like, I was not aware, but he started showing me videos, and I was like, what is all this? They're pouring milk over his poster and everything, and I was like, oh, it's some other level of craze, So I think that's when I started respecting the South industry fans much more, because I've never seen anything like it. Yeah.
And is that an emotion that resonates with you? Because I spoke to Ram a couple of days back, and he kept emphasizing the fact that the way Andhra King Taluka deals with this fan and the superstar thing is, it's like we have seen films where father and son relationship is explored. We have seen a brother and sister relationship being explored. He said that AKT deals it like a proper relationship. Like a relationship. Is that an emotion when Mahesh Babu came and narrated to you? Did that resonate with you, or did it feel a bit bonkers?
Ante, see, personally, I've not been a fan of anybody, so it can't be relatable. But definitely, it was a very intriguing thing for me. I never understood like ఎందుకు అట్లా मतलब ఎందుకు like
Why would someone stand
నాకు
someone?
తెలీదు
Yeah.
like the see I feel like at least with your mom and dad, you know, let's say the most unconditional love is of a mother. You have a relationship because at the end of the day she gave birth to you, she is your mom. Here, name you don't know, the person doesn't know your name, there's no relationship, there's no mention of you in that life, and you still love them so unconditionally, and that is defined in this film. Because like I said, we've made films on legends, we've made films on, you know, biopics of so many legends, but nobody's ever touched a topic of a fan and how they feel for their star. I think it's a very unconditional love, definitely.
Does that love make sense to you? Or did this film help you in?
Yeah. This film helped me. It didn't make sense when I first entered. Slowly started feeling, because I feel like I also started gaining fans little, and when they used to message or when they used to call, slowly I'm like, okay, wait, I'm starting to understand it, but still I'm not able to understand fully. But this film cleared all my doubts.
Now you're like, yeah, it's okay. It makes sense.
I know why it can happen. You have to watch it for that. Yeah.
Okay. What did Andhra King Taluka, what do you call, teach you, or what's your takeaway? Is there an angle in you that the film helped you explore or learn something new?
I just feel like like you said, right? Why are you stressing so much about your fans and all these things? It's stress, Kadura. It's when I say they're like my family, I really take it personally. And of course, I'm not going to take the world personally, because everybody will have good things and bad things and a mixed reactions to say. But when it comes to my people, I'm very protective, and I'm very protective of them. Hence, I feel like I want to lead my career in a way that they are proud. I think that is definitely a takeaway, because I know how much we being in front of camera impact the people behind the camera.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very big responsibility.
Okay. And have you never stand anyone?
Never?
Stand, like, have you never been a fan of
Not,
anyone
not
while growing
really.
up?
I mean, I've admired a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I've admired Madhubala a lot. There used to be a time during this Kareena Kapoor's film came, I liked Pooh a lot. I think all girls.
You are
at
the
a
second
point-
person to tell that. I think Rashi Khanna also told me that.
All girls.
Yeah.
All girls at one point were a fan of Pooh.
Hmm.
So then this Priyanka Chopra I really admire. So yeah.
How would you differentiate this admiration and the fanism that the film speaks about?
Right. See, I feel like admiration is something that, like, you know, I like something about you, and I'm trying to, you know, integrate that into myself. I like watching you, I like admiring you. Fanism is something that you're everything that I know, you're everything that I've ever known. Until, like, it's been just that, and everything that you are is me.
Like, my whole identity is that I'm your fan.
Yeah.
Do you yeah, you're saying something?
Whole identity is your fan, as in, I wouldn't say that, but I think it depends, again, fans to fans. But fanism for me is definitely unconditional love only. Like, everything that person does impacts you. Yeah.
Superb. So, how does Mahesh Babu direct? How does he communicate a scene? How does he, extract the performance?
Right. Like I said, he's a very clear director. He has a lot of clarity, and I feel like that clarity helps us actors, because now I just knew who Mahalakshmi was. Like, I sat with him for every scene, and we kind of discovered Mahalakshmi together as to
Okay, can you elaborate on that? Discovering Mahalakshmi together?
And they just like sit and understand, what is she? Like, is she stubborn? Is she a very happy kid? Is she, I don't know, how does she talk to a hero because she comes from a different kind of family? So all these things, you know, you have to know, you have to kind of form a personality. Who is she? If I knew somebody like Ravi, how is he as a person? That is the character for me. So I think he helped me a lot with that clarity. And every scene he had like a perfect meter. I don't want it too much and I don't want it too less. I want it exact. So that exact for him, which was very fun achieving.
Beautiful, beautiful. Very happy with the way your career is progressing. Like, I think Kanta is a new start. I hope
Definitely.
this one continues.
Definitely, it's going to be. I mean, Mahalakshmi. See, Kanta is a very different film. It's a very different genre. Mahalakshmi is a mix of commercial plus an important integral part of the film for sure. Of course, Andhra King Taluka is an emotion between a fan and a superstar. But like, it's a biopic of a fan. Like
Yeah.
how there's love in all of our lives, there's love in his life, which is Mahalakshmi.
If you take Mahalakshmi out of the story, would the story still have the same meaning? That's good, no?
Yeah.
That's good, no?
Yeah.
So,
But the main reason I signed the film was because this is a very beautiful story. Like after listening to the narration, I just felt it's a very beautiful story, and I needed to be a part of a beautiful story. I didn't want to be, you know, selfish as an actor and be like, I'm just going to do where I am only there. I don't think that's how life works. I think you have to see stories for just a beautiful story. So I'm looking at
Beautiful.
it that way.
So the people coming to the theaters on 27th of November, what would you tell them? What's the how what should they expect from AKT?
Right. I feel like it's a film that's got everything. You know, it's a film that's got love. It's a film that's got fanism. It's a film that's got relationship with various people and different emotions involved. So I feel like very often we go to the theaters to feel our hearts all the time. And this film will make you do that. It will make you happy. It will make you emotional. And yeah, we have to experience it in the theaters only.
Beautiful. I'll be seated on 27th November.
Done.
Thank you so much. All
Thank
the very
you.
best.
Thank you so much.